Hello, I'm Professor Devontae D. Grace, and before I get into exactly how it will help my hearing impaired and also visually impaired students, I must first address the accommodation plans that I have in place for both hearing impaired and visually impaired students. My first accommodation is an IEP. An IEP is basically an individual educational plan. This plan is a program developed to ensure that a child who has disabilities and has been identified under the law and is attending elementary or secondary educational institutions receives specialized instruction and relevant service or related service. The second accommodation would be the 504 plan. The 504 plan is a plan developed to ensure that a child who has a disability identified under the law is attending an elementary or secondary educational institution and receives accommodations that will ensure their academic success and access to the learning environment. Accommodations include things like headphones, dictionaries, calculators, and even notes. They are given to the student to make sure the student can be successful as he or she possibly can be. It wouldn't be difficult to teach a student that is visually impaired nor hearing impaired. I only say this because I've already done my research and I understand my IEPs and my 504 plan. With that being said, once I have those in place, I can just simply go from my IEP checklist or my 504 checklist, which I already have, and just pull it right off of my flash drive or out of my Google Drive. And as soon as that child gets in my class, I'm already prepared for them. If I was teaching an online class to a visually impaired student, I would first seek out the action plan, which is either the IEP, well, in this situation, it will be the IEP. And on my IEP sheet, it's just a checklist. And I will go down my checklist, checking everything off that I needed for the student. So some things, just to give examples, would be a computer, maybe headphones to hear better, making sure everything is in black and white so they're able to see better. Just things of that sort would be available on my IEP checklist. If I had to pick a free software for closed captioning, I think the two choices would be Microsoft free closed captioning text maker and Agisub free closed captioning text maker. I say this because Microsoft is for your PCs and Agisub is for your MacBooks. And I will use these because they make it easier to connect to YouTube. And once you get to YouTube, it's only a few couple of steps like putting your words in English and a couple of more steps, and then voila, you have closed captioning on your video. So this is why I will use these two, because it's easy, it's going to be beneficial, and it's easy.